One day, a worker at a junkyard stumbled upon a metallic head buried under the trash. Glancing around to make sure no one was watching, he quickly stuffed it into his pocket. After work, the man returned home and casually placed the strange head on his table. But what he didn't know was that the head was alive. The moment a black hat approached, the head's eyes lit up with a red glow, as though something mysterious was being summoned. Sure enough, back at the junkyard, a huge titanium arm suddenly burst out from the garbage heap. The noise alerted the old watchman, who rushed to check. His husky barked furiously at the pile of trash. He thought maybe a small animal had crawled inside. But as he turned to leave, something was already stirring. Meanwhile, the worker was drinking beer at home when suddenly a mysterious man broke into his house. Thinking it was just a thief, the worker grabbed a baseball bat and attacked. But when he knocked off the man's helmet, he was horrified to see it was the watchman, who had already been killed earlier. Before the worker could react, the robot struck him down on the spot and reclaimed its missing head. The story then shifts to a classroom. The robot scanned and locked onto its true target, Jack, a teenage boy. When Jack nervously raised his hand, his teacher suddenly pulled out a gun and fired. Shocked, Jack bolted for the door. In the chaos, a stray bullet hit a girl in the crossfire, and Jack dove through a window to escape. That's when the horrifying truth was revealed. The teacher was actually a robot in disguise, sent to assassinate him. Moments later, a massive robot known as Terminator Carlos appeared, kicking over a 100-ton school bus while searching for Jack. Just as Carl spotted him, a car screeched onto the scene. Behind the wheel was Mia, wounded by gunfire but still alive. Jack jumped into the car and they sped away. But then he noticed something strange. Mia's wounds revealed metal under her skin. She wasn't human. She was another robot, but unlike the others, she was programmed to protect him. Jack still didn't understand, but soon he would learn the truth. In the future, he would become the leader of humanity's resistance against Skynet and ultimately win the war. Skynet, unwilling to accept defeat, had sent Terminators back in time to eliminate him before he could rise. Mia, however, had been sent by the resistance to protect him. Meanwhile, Jack's mother had just arrived outside the school. Suddenly, a Terminator captured her and mimicked her voice, luring Jack back home. As soon as he stepped inside, it opened fire, only to realize it was tricked. The mother was actually Mia in disguise. The two machines clashed violently in the house, but Mia was clearly no match for the upgraded Terminator. At a critical moment, Jack's real mother distracted the machine long enough for Mia to jam a live electric cable into its chassis, temporarily disabling it. After regrouping, Mia revealed the full truth. To win, they needed the help of Mike, a scientist who had unknowingly created the early prototype of Skynet. The trio tracked him down and retrieved future weapons hidden in his safe. But just as the Terminator caught up to them, Jack's mother used advanced tech to blast it into oblivion. Still, they knew the war wasn't over. As long as Skynet existed, more machines would come. So together, they made a bold choice: burn Skynet to the ground. Only then did Jack, his mother, and Mia finally step into a future where they could live in peace.